A big welcome aboard to Bobcat, Connecticut on Jeremy Lavoie's number 6.
Green is out. Kevin Kiermaier around the outside lane takes advantage as Ari Jensic. Her car did not come up to speed on the inside lane. Meanwhile, a red machine up top for Pat Note smoking off turn 2.
That isn't the only story. Car number 7, Ari Jensic, 17, Ari Jensic is off the pace. Pat Note is off the place. Mechanical woes is the story there.
Yeah, pulls it down to the inside lane to the back straightaway.
For those of you watching on Flow, back up front, bid for the lead. Devin Jensic, .240 was the margin. It's narrowed to less than that. They are side by side. Off the turn, they sway to the left, to the right, and at the line, 9 laps up on the board, brand new leader, Devin Jensic. Trouble now. Ray comes out across the racetrack, just in front of the pack. At this time, please.
Look at Kiermaier, did not come up through the gears. It stacked the entire outside lane up. As that car slowed, that allows the number 23 of Devin Jensic to be able to extend the advantage.
It is Devin Jensic, car number 23. Back in winning form here at Stafford. Alexander Fern to finish in second.
Green flag is out. Our late model feature is underway, and they head off into turn number 1 with Dave Ray on the bottom.
Oh,
and the number
look 44. At
Bennett takes him 3 wide to go into the turn, and he's going to take him 3 wide to the outside, going the wrong direction.
He goes from the bottom to the top of the racetrack, and he does it in less than a turn. 3 wide, they still are. Look at Moeller digging in hard in the lower groove, and coming out of the center is the number 99 car. Down the back straightaway, bid for the lead change. It is Blake. This guy's a real good guy, and right there, a guy who's been struggling with his race car for several weeks, Michael Bennett, the Magnum, the Alpine Tree Company. Aubuchon, number 19, moves into second, the Hilltop Restaurant car. You got to give Blake credit. When you can hold off Michael Bennett at this racetrack, you're getting the job done. Off the turn, they're almost locked together. Here comes Gray. Little power assist to Michael Bennett. Inch by inch, can he do it? Off turn number 4, Michael Bennett becomes the leader as they bring him back to the line. But will it be a short or a long story here? Well, it's dropping further back in the field, but up front, the competition is heated. No love affair between these two. They have been rivals in the late models week after week. He left the door open. Here comes the number 97, Adam Gray, becomes the next leader in line.
It was a big night for the Gray family a week ago.
Not
only did
victory.
Adam Gray win, his son won the big wheel race. We've got a caution, and there is trouble. The 99 of Chris Meyer has caught the outside wall between turns 1 and 2.
Here comes Tommy Fern.
Fern trying to take advantage, goes to the bottom, but Daryl Keene goes spinning down into turn 1, comes right across traffic and hard on the binders with Wayne Corey Jr., but he could not avoid contact.
Adam Gray has got himself a victory, but the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th is a whole different deal. Fern is sideways. Ew, wow, right there at the finish. Adam Gray, back-to-back victories here at Stafford.
Green flag is out. Joey Farino on the pole, leads the field into turn number 1 with Jason Chapman in that red number 44 to the outside. An outstanding field, 29 strong in the SK Light Modified. Trying to pick up more positions there as he goes to the bottom. Amanda West right in the mix as well, right behind.
All of a sudden, the Bissett car got evil. He is almost to a halt down the back straightaway. This is not
trouble. Turn 4. It's Chris Matthews who goes spinning. Charlie McDougall also involved in the zero machine as they are both collected into that barrier outside turn 4.
This division, the Metro Door machine, 3 wide, making a shot to the inside is Ann Glace. Pearl in the outside lane. Megan Fuller is there, car number 02. It is Nick Anglace, who moved from the 3rd spot into the number 1 spot.
2x2 through the top 10 and beyond. Nick Anglace down to the bottom. Outside lane, Farino holding tough. As a matter of fact, puts a nose out in front. Gets a little bit of drafting help in the form of Alexander Pearl in the outside lane, who now moves to the outside to challenge for second.
Joey Farino, it's been a while since he's been a factor here. Meanwhile, on the outside, here comes Pearl. Inch by inch, Farino doesn't dig in as hard. Coming off the bottom, and that'll give Pearl the lead, and the 41 of Chapman.
Off turn 4. Oh, trouble to the outside lane. Megan Fuller, Derek Debus slides in after the fact, catches the right rear, but a hard lick as they continue to crash here on the front straightaway. The 48, Alina Bryden, coming in after the fact.
It's car number 15, hooked up on the outside. Here comes Chapman. They touch.
Angles into the side of Farino, who saves it, then going spinning behind is Chapman. Also involved the 45 of Tchaikovsky, and the caution flag comes back out. For years, Joey Farino is so good at protecting the bottom, but here comes Amanda West. She finds a way to muscle underneath, drives to the bottom side of the racetrack, but she gets out of shape down through the infield grass, and she spins, trying to take over that runner-up spot on the inside groove.
Behind them, a gaggle of cars as they come off turn number 4, but back in winning form here at Stafford, it is Alexandra Pearl. The green is out and rumbling down into turn number 1. There is no question about it. Oh, trouble. Car number 7.
Julio into the outside wall, driver first, already taking the steering wheel off of that machine. The 31 machine smoking down the back straightaway as well for Noah Corner. Wheel to wheel, the top 4. Mike Christopher Jr. now in the middle of it. Here's Jarvis, pokes the nose out in front once again, trying to get by John Montesanto. 3 wide for a moment off the turn, and Mike Christopher Jr. throws his name in the hat. He goes to the bottom of turn 1.
One of the big surprises.
Oh, trouble behind, a couple of cars out of shape. Few cars spinning to the inside lane.
It looks like Leary, car number 1X, is spun to the bottom of the racetrack. Tick Mike race car. Trouble, hitting at a ton.
16, Dylan Kopech. The green machine into the outside retaining wall, also involved the 88 machine for Marcello Rufrano. So 2 cars involved here, and heavy contact for the 16 of Kopech.
Corey DiMatteo pulls back in the line, but what about young Meserve? He now wants to be the outside contender, and to the inside is Michael Jervis. There's Narducci, and right there with him is the number 75.
Boy, the summer months at Stafford mean the outside lane of the SK Modified come in. Meanwhile, contact up front. DiMatteo trying to hold off Christopher. Christopher got into him, shoves him up the racetrack, and he's back to the lead.
They are 3 wide coming off the turn. Sparks will fly down into turn number 1. What an unbelievable situation. The driver of car number 85, Brian Narducci, had that car sideways and held on. The Jean-Guy Poulin race car.
Up front, battle for the lead. Narducci sails it deep down into turn number 3. DiMatteo hangs on for all he's got in the outside lane, but Brian Narducci to the point in the SK Modified feature.
The Tick Mike machine is the new leader of the event.
In blue, number 75 running the high groove, keeps the nose out in front. Bello, though, hard on the brakes, getting into the turn, as is Marcello Rufrano, who gets into David Arute, and David Arute trying to keep it pointed in the right direction, but it does spin. Turns 3 and 4, DiMatteo closes in one final time, but it's not going to be enough. Double checkers are out, and Brian Narducci wins at Stafford.
Great run for Corey DiMatteo to finish in the runner-up spot.
We get ready to go here in the street stocks.
Here they go, 3 wide right there on the start. And nobody's giving an inch as they rumble into turn number 2. And we got a car around.
69 goes spinning. The 31 of Ryan Waterman is involved.
But right there, Johnny Walker. Meanwhile, look at the bottom of the top 10, Joe. We've got some shuffling there. Adrian Paradis III just picked up 2 spots. And keep your eyes on Travis Hydar with that yellow and black number 1.
On the right rear quarter panel for Johnny Walker, he's trying to make that 0-1 as wide as possible.
Trouble now. Right at the start-finish line, car number 16. That's Nick Hovey, started 17th on the grid. His car comes to a screeching halt. And this time, Bobby Sturck and Walker pretty much side by side, and Sturck moves back into the number 1 position. But Walker continues to dig hard. Or for the 3rd position, muscling his way up to the 3rd spot, Jason Finkbein. Final circuit. They are literally sliding and slamming off each other. In the front pack of cars, as they work their magic. Double checkers are in the air as problems have developed behind the leaders, but the caution flag is out and the checkered flag will wave.
The green flag is out and the Bud Light Open 80 is underway.
They rumble down into turn number 1. Dowling is on the outside to the bottom of the racetrack. It's Ronnie Silk.
Pitcat's got a quick race car, a bid for the lead. Here's Ronnie Williams looking to the inside of Chase Dowling into turn number 3. Dowling eases out of it. He knows it's early. Williams to the point.
It is Woody Pitcat up to 4. 7 of 80 laps now complete.
Michael Christopher Jr. Caution is out, and the problem is in turn 2. Multiple cars involved, and among them Dave Salzarulo,
and
Eric
it
Goodale.
looks like Eric Goodale and the 55 of Bloxham.
Rest of the field bottlenecks from about 10th on back. They got a little dicey back there as Ron Silk comes across the line. The first lap back under the green flag. How he is just a little bit higher. Meanwhile, trouble on the back straightaway. One car off the pace. Is that possibly the Ryan Preece car?
It is Preece's machine. Ryan Preece's car suddenly comes off the racetrack and limps down on pit road.
Ronnie on the outside, and it's going to be Ron Silk who takes over the lead. Meanwhile, smoke going down into turn 1. Multiple cars involved. It's the Frank Latois machine. One car is on fire off turn number 2.
That looks like the 25 car of Flannery that literally, look at the flames ignite from beneath the number 25 car.
Front, single file for the moment. In second, Ronnie Silk. But how long will that last? It's Ronnie at the point. Ronnie in second.
Oh, trouble! Ronnie Silk's car goes spinning like a top. He keeps it going in forward motion. Caution flag is out. And now he's got a shot at winning this one.
He'll line up with Woody Pitcat to the outside lane. Izzo in the 11, the feel-good story. Down to the bottom, battling with Woody Pitcat around the top, and it's Pitcat to the race lead in turn 3.
Woody Pitcat sideways, sparks fly, fenders will flare. They're 3 and 4 wide in the mid-pack of cars as they come rumbling back to the line. Woody Pitcat with Doug Dunleavy's car is back in winning form here at Stafford. Pitcat will win the Bud Light 80.